The Brewing of Soma by John Greenleaf Whittier. The embers blaze, the cauldrons smoke, up through the greenwood curled. Bring honey from the hollow oak, bring milky sap, the brewers spoke in the childhood of the world. And brewed they well, or brewed they ill, the priests thrust in their rods. First tasted and then drank their fill, and shouted with one voice and will, behold the drink of gods. They drank, and lo, in heart and brain a new glad life began. The gray of hair grew young again, the sick man laughed away his pain, the crippled leapt and ran. Drink, mortals, what the gods have sent, forget your long annoy. So sang the priest from tent to tent, then Soma's sacred madness went, a storm of drunken joy. Then knew each rapt inebriate a winged and glorious birth. Soared upward with strange joy elate, beat with dazed head Varuna's gate, and sobered sank to earth. The land with Soma's praises rang on Gion's banks of shade. Its hymns the dusky maidens sang in joy of life or mortal pang. All men to Soma prayed. The morning twilight of the race sends down these maiden psalms, and still with wondering eyes we trace the simple prayers to Soma's grace that Vedic verse embalms. As in the child world's early year each after age has striven, by music, incense, vigils dear, and trance to bring the skies more near, or lift men up to heaven. Some fever of the blood and brain, some self-exalting spell, the scourger's king delight of pain, the dervish dance, the Orphic strain, the wild herd back its yell. The desert hair-grown hermit suck the saner brute below. The naked satin hashish drunk, the cloistered madness of the monk, the Quakers' torture show. And yet the past comes round again, and new doth old fulfill. In sensual transports wild as vain, we brew in many a Christian fane that heathen Soma still. Dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive our foolish ways. Reclothe us in our rightful mind, in purer lives thy service find, in deeper reverence praise. in simple trust like theirs who heard beside the Syrian sea the gracious calling of the Lord. Let us like them without a word rise up and follow thee. O Sabbath rest by Galilee, O calm of hills above, where Jesus knelt to share with thee the silence of eternity, interpreted by love. With that depart, subduing all our words and works that drowned the tender whisper of thy call, and noiseless let thy blessing fall as fell thy manna down. Drop thy still dews of quietness till all our striving cease. Take from our souls the strain and stress, and let our ordered lives confess the beauty of thy peace. Breathe through the hearts of our desire thy coolness and thy balm. Let sense be numb, let flesh retire. Speak through the earthquake, wind, and fire, O still small voice of calm.